The Galactic Empire did not fear anything. It had no reason to. For nearly 3,000 years, it had been the supreme power of the spiral arm. Its fleets numbered in the tens of thousands, its armies stretched across countless worlds, and its capital world gleamed as a monument to conquest. Resistance was futile. Rebellion meant annihilation. The Empire told its citizens that no other force in the galaxy could ever match them. And for centuries that was true. Until the day an impossible signal appeared at the edge of Imperial space. It was the outer system of Tarax IV, a mining colony under strict tribute to the Empire. Patrol ships were stationed there, standard pickets of destroyers and cruisers, designed to crush pirates or smugglers. Their scans picked up a vessel emerging from deep void space. The shape was wrong. The energy signature, completely alien. The hull shimmered with dull ancient plating, battered but unmistakably functional, and the drive system, the drive was something no one in the Empire recognized. The captain of the patrol ship sneered at the readings. "It's a derelict," he said. "Some forgotten scrap drifting in from uncharted space." But then the vessel transmitted 2 words, across every Imperial channel, spoken in a language not heard in millennia but instantly translated by the archives. Human warship. For a moment, the patrol crews were silent, and then they laughed. Humans, myths told to frighten children, ghost stories from the old empires, a species that had burned bright and vanished long before the Empire's rise. Some said they had destroyed themselves, others whispered that they had gone into hiding, but everyone agreed on one point: humanity was extinct. "Board it," the captain ordered. "We'll drag this relic to the academies. The scholars will love it." The patrol fleet moved in. That was the last transmission Tarax IV ever sent. The news raced through Imperial command. The entire ship's gone, destroyed by a vessel 1/10 their size. Sensors reported impossible weapons beams that bypassed shields, kinetic rounds that tore through armor as if it were paper. The patrol hadn't even scratched the enemy's hull. The Imperial Admiralty dismissed it as a hoax. "No single warship can do this," they declared. "The laws of physics forbid it." But then it happened again, and again and again. Soon, every frontier world had a rumor. A lone ship appearing in orbit, demanding surrender. Imperial garrisons wiped out, slaves freed, governors executed. The pattern was always the same: swift, brutal precision, followed by silence. Whispers spread across the Empire. Some said it was rebels with stolen technology. Others insisted it was a new alien race testing the Empire's strength. But among the older species, those who had lived long before the Empire's rise, the whispers were darker still. They're back, on the bridge of the eternal victory. High Admiral Cather received the latest reports. He was a towering figure of scales and metal, bred for command, feared by every officer under him. But as he scanned the data, his claws tapped the console with unease. Energy readings unmatched by Imperial science. Maneuvers beyond known capabilities. Weapons that should not exist, and always the same transmission before battle. "This is a human warship." Cather's second in command broke the silence. "Admiral, if this is true..." "Silence," Cather roared, though his voice shook. "Humans are gone. Extinct. These are pretenders, nothing more." Yet the doubt lingered in his eyes. Humanity had not died. 5,000 years earlier, when the galaxy had collapsed into endless wars, humanity had chosen another path. They withdrew. They hid their fleets in dark space, sealed their populations in cryovaults, and set their AI custodians to watch. They waited. For millennia, they watched empires rise and fall, technologies advance and stagnate, tyranny spread unchecked. And when the custodians judged the moment right, they woke their fleets. The galaxy had forgotten them. The Empire laughed at them. But humanity had returned. The turning point came at Varela Prime, a heavily fortified Imperial shipyard. 500 warships were stationed there, with orbital defenses that had never been breached. The human warship appeared in system alone. "Identify yourself," demanded the Imperial commander. The reply was calm, steady, almost contemptuous. "I am Captain Mira Holt of the Terran vessel Indomitable. You hold slaves. You will release them. You build fleets for conquest. You will dismantle them. This system is under Terran blockade." The commander laughed. One ship cannot blockade an empire. Seconds later, half his fleet was wreckage. Imperial panic spread faster than rebellion. Citizens whispered in the markets. Soldiers muttered in their barracks. Officers glanced nervously at their scanners during patrols. The impossible had become real. Humanity lived. Humanity fought. And humanity was winning. The Emperor himself, draped in living circuitry and crowned with starlight, summoned his advisors. "Explain this," he demanded. "Explain these ghosts." But there was no explanation. Only fear. One advisor whispered, "If it is truly them, if the humans have returned, then, Majesty, the Empire is already doomed." The final confirmation came when the Indomitable transmitted a visual feed during battle. Every Imperial ship received it. Every soldier, every officer, a human face, scarred but unbowed, appeared on their screens. A woman with steel in her eyes and fire in her voice. "You thought us gone. You thought us extinct. But humanity does not vanish. We endure, we adapt. We return. This is a Terran warship, and we are not done. Across the galaxy, billions watched on. The Empire freaked out. The rebellion spread like wildfire. Enslaved worlds rose against their masters. Species long cowed by fear found courage again. And at the forefront of every uprising, there was always a rumor, always a story, always a shadow in the stars. A human warship had come, and where it went, the Empire fell.